Hi, babes. Welcome to the OC Glow Up. Today, we are sitting down with a true powerhouse, Jenn Rosenfeld, with more than 20 years of hands-on experience, 10 as a board-certified nurse practitioner, and 7 spent shaping the next generation of injectors as a lead trainer.
And the best part, Jenn's the real deal. No upsells, no pressure, just honesty and transparency. She's here to educate, not sell.
As the owner of Jenn Rosenfeld Aesthetics in Newport Beach, she has built the reputation of elevating confidence, transforming faces, and training other providers.
And today we're breaking down everything you need to know because let's be honest, with so many brand products and treatments out there, it can get confusing. So we're asking all the questions, cutting through all the noise, and getting crystal clear on what gives you the most bang for your buck. You're definitely not going to want to miss this.
Tune in, babes.
Hi, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
It's been an honor. I know, it's so fun.
Yes. Let's talk all things beauty.
Yes. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay. So I've been in aesthetics for over 20 years. I started out when I was 19 working for a derm as like a receptionist.
So you always start from the bottom.
Always from the bottom. Actually, I even started as a file clerk. So then we just rapidly progressed. My motto in life has always been like, whatever you're going to do it the best.
Yeah.
I was always looking for a raise. I was always wanting to make money. It just period was how I was as an employee. So I worked for a doctor who was doing things before this really blew up as, a business. Aesthetics wasn't always like well known. He was a derm, and then derm slowly started to change into aesthetics. But back in the day, he was the OG, and he was very big on education. So that lasted for a little bit of time. Then I needed to make more money. Yeah. So I switched into a completely different industry. I started working in finance, and then I got 3 degrees. And then in between that time, I started working for a derm. And then kind of aesthetics pulled me in. Okay. I liked doing acne. I liked doing full body scans and checking for skin cancers. But my schedule just slowly started to gradually become more full with aesthetics. So then that kind of monster took its own path, and this is where we are now.
Wow. So were you working for him, and then that's how you built up your clientele for aesthetics?
No, that was like when I was 20.
Oh, okay.
When I started working for a different derm after I became a nurse practitioner, that's when I started building up my clientele.
Okay.
And my clientele is totally different than I feel the standard aesthetic providers clientele. I have a lot of women that are age 40 and up. I don't really have a huge millennial base. And I feel like the reason for that is kind of how I look at aesthetics. I look at it as regenerative, and I want to make women look their best without looking overfilled. Yeah. And that starts early. And a lot of older women, it's always kind of funny, but I'm just going to come out and say it. So
yeah, say it. We need to hear it.
They're used to looking at themselves over, 50 years with wrinkles and pigmentation, and their husbands say to them, I don't want you to do anything. I don't want you to do lips. I don't want you to do any of this stuff.
It's because everyone's scared. And
everyone's scared.
The Orange County
look.
We call it the Corona del Martian.
Oh, you do?
Oh my gosh,
yes.
that's funny.
The Corona del Martian.
Yes. Because
I kind of love that.
Well, it's a thing because it's like everybody's walking around with monstrous cheek filler and
the cheeks.
Overfilled faces. So there's a fear amongst a lot of women that they want to look better, they want to feel better about themselves, but they don't want to look like that.
Yeah, and they're scared to look like that. Yeah,
that's my clientele.
Yeah, okay.
It's the untouched person. They don't look like they have things done. They just look refreshed.
And see, that's what we need. And I think that I tell a lot of women, because women sit in my chair all day, and this because she's one of my clients. Yeah. But that they ask me all the time, like, oh, should I do a little bit of this, or because they're staring at themselves for so many hours in the mirror. Yeah. And then they start psychoanalyzing themselves.
Oh yeah.
But I just think that we all need a better, more natural approach to things.
There's a big shift happening in my industry.
Yeah.
I notice it with what I buy in a single month. 2 years ago, a large amount of my expenses were going towards my filler purchases. And that's not the case anymore.
I've noticed the shift.
Yeah, there's a big shift. Now, that's not to say that people aren't still doing injectables, but they've switched to like biostimulatory fillers.
What's that?
Like Radiesse and Radiesse is my favorite, but there's Radiesse and there's Sculptra. And then of course we're starting to get into stem cells and exosomes and things that aren't going to blow up your face, but rather keep regenerating the tissue of things that we lose over decades.
And like collagen, like helps you build your own collagen?
Collagen, elastin, proteoglycans, which make you look more hydrated, angiogenesis, new blood flow to the face, which is obviously going to provide more oxygen.
Yeah.
There's just so many different things. And traveling internationally has exposed me to all of that.
Yes. Tell us all about the international travel that you just did.
It's first of all, it's incredible what they're doing in Asia and Spain and Brazil and Europe. I mean, it's spectacular. They've had their hands on this stuff for a 10-year lead before us. And sadly, our FDA process here in the United States is kind of slow. So we don't get things as quickly as other countries.
I know, it's crazy.
So you got to go overseas to learn what they're doing. And then when you come back, you're doing things that are off label, that are like not FDA approved. So there's a risk factor for you. So you better know what you're doing.
As the injector.
Yeah. So basically, I just came back from Korea, and that was an amazing experience because K-Beauty is blowing up right now in terms of glass skin.
Yeah.
And what they're doing there is they do large bulk procedures in one day. So it used to be that you would tell someone, oh, well, you can't get Botox if you got a laser.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not true. It's just about which step and which formation you're actually delivering the services. So you could do a biostimulator, a laser, tox, all in the same day. You're going to have the downtime no matter what.
Yeah.
How about at the end of 7 days, everything kicks in all together at once and you wake up and you're like, boom.
Yeah. And you're looking snatched.
Yes. Snatched and tight and glowy.
Yeah.
So that was a really amazing experience. But also the regenerative nature of things in Europe is blasting off.
Next level.
Yes. They really focus on the health of your skin. Koreans especially. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how slowly are we, or you, or I guess aesthetics in general, are they integrating that into the United States? Or how I've
been doing biostimulatory fillers since day one. I believed in it because my clientele was different. When you work in derm, I was billing medical insurance. So I'm doing full body skin checks on women that are 55, 60, 65. The needs of a woman in that area of her life are very different than women in their 30s.
Yeah.
These women hate their necks, hate their hands. You know, they have skin cancer stuff that's popping up.
Yeah.
So their concerns aren't like, oh, I want perfect lips.
Yeah.
They don't care about that.
Yeah.
They're just trying to like stay above water at this point.
Yeah.
And so I started doing research back then and really digging my heels in. And by the way, Radiesse is not even a product that a lot of injectors use because it's risky.
Why?
Because it's non-reversible. So the product itself,
you can't dissolve it?
It's not a hyaluronic acid filler.
So you can't dissolve it, huh?
You can't dissolve it, but you can disperse it. Big difference. So if you blend this product down at a 1-to-2 ratio, the G prime of the product reaches almost 0. So it doesn't occlude the vessel. So it's a very widely misunderstood product, but it's not in other countries. And so when you go and learn with people that are specialists in this field, the fear is gone. I have no fear of this product anymore at all. I know exactly what to do with it. If any complications
why it works. Because you've been trained.
I've been trained, and I am thoughtful and careful about what I do.
I know, that's amazing. Have you ever gotten Radiesse, or have you got Sculptra?
I've never gotten filler.
You've never gotten filler ever?
Never.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Which I love for you.
I know.
Like, that's sweet.
If you don't need it, if you're not, that's the thing. If you came to me and you said, I've never done filler, and I'm like, does anything bother you? And you're like, no, I'm good. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
See, and more women in the younger generation, and I'm talking to all you ladies out there in your 20s that are watching. I don't know what you guys are watching on the freaking internet, but it's scary. You shouldn't be looking like that. And I feel like you need to go to a nurse practitioner or someone that knows what they're doing, like Jenn, that will give you because I don't know if you guys have seen that new botch show where they're I forget what it's called, but I think it's on Bravo, where they're taking all those girls that have gotten so much filler and certain things they cannot correct because they've gone so far, or you can't, like you're saying, you can't dissolve certain things, or you can't, and they can't reverse it.
Yeah.
And they're screwed.
Yes,
for the longevity of like their face in the line of like aging.
Is this surgery that they're having done though?
It's surgery. Well, it's surgery or it's fillers, and they're trying to reverse certain things like under eye filler, and they would have to take, like, they're talking about stuff like that, but surgery too.
Yes.
Surgery too.
I mean, I had a patient that came to me during COVID, and she was like 19 years old, and she had fire red hair, blonde eyelashes, freckles, very pale skin, and she came into my office and wanted cheek filler, lip filler, and by the way, I knew both of her parents, and I told her no.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
You are perfect exactly how you are. Are you Newport Beach, blonde-haired, blue eyes, Caucasian, sloped nose?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, let's move you to New York City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where like your differences are appreciated.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She cried.
Are you serious?
No, she cried because she had never felt that.
Aww.
Nobody told her that.
I know, because as I'm saying, it's so sad because they don't realize.
But if what we do is we make everyone look the same.
Yeah.
Perfect lips, perfect cheeks, perfect eyebrows, perfect eyelashes. How do you stand out from that crowd of perfect?
Yeah.
Like, I have a feeling men appreciate variation.
What would you say? What would you call it? Not like flaws, but
Unique.
like uniqueness of certain things of
like
us.
how beautiful her eyebrow position is.
Exactly.
It's spectacular.
Exactly.
Like, she has great cheeks.
Her eyebrow arch is like perfect.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And we have to train our daughters, and it starts with people like me.
Yeah.
Who are in charge of saying no.
Yeah, I agree. Well, same thing in our industry, and we do too. Like people wanting certain things where I'm like, no, you can't. That's not feasible for your look, your lifestyle, what you're trying to achieve, what you're telling me your goals are. That won't go with you being platinum blonde or whatever the heck it is. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where I'm like, I don't think that's right, But like same thing. So it's like we got to be realistic, even though we might not like the answer.
Yeah.
What age do you recommend somebody start with Botox?
So, okay, this is a good one.
That's a great question.
Yeah, because
a lot of girls ask me that in their 20s, because I started in my 20s.
I started really young too.
Yeah, I did start in my 20s. I started maybe 28.
I was 21.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe. No, 23, right when I moved to Orange County.
Yeah, I was 21
Orange
as
County.
well.
It's Orange County.
Well, no, it's because I played softball my entire life, so I was in the sun 24/7. And so I had like deep set lines.
Oh.
So like
for that, and I have girls like that are volleyball players that play softball, and at 22, they've got these deep manly creases on their forehead.
So they should start younger, because I tell people, if you start younger with the Botox, you won't have to get the filler, right?
No.
Okay.
Because one's a toxin and one fills. One fills and one stops muscle movement.
Okay.
So kind of two different things, especially because we treat the upper face with toxin, but usually the lower part of the face is with filler.
Okay.
But somebody just said something. Oh, okay. So about starting earlier, this is something that I'm very passionate about.
Yes.
If you are going to start getting toxin preventatively because you make wrinkles and you have them at rest,
or deep leaven lines,
then yes, you should treat it. However, now let's talk about the lifetime of that patient getting toxin.
Thank you.
You start at 20.
Thank you.
You're going to go till you're 60.
Okay.
Maybe even, who knows?
Yeah, longer.
That's a lot of exposure to the complexing proteins that surround most of the toxins on the market, like Botox, Dysport, Jeuveau, Daxxify, Latibo. There's only one brand of toxin that doesn't have proteins associated with it, and that's Xeomin. And the reason why this is important is because the more exposure you have to complexing proteins, the more likely your body is to identify it as an antigen. And an antigen in the body triggers your immune system to build an antibody to it, where then it will no longer work.
Yeah, I've heard this.
So if you get a patient started on Xeomin, a 22-year-old, a 25-year-old, you will save them the heartache of their toxin not working in their 4th or 5th decade.
Oh.
It's very, very important. Like,
So I get overwhelmed a lot too because I go in and then they ask me what brand I want and I'm like, I don't know the difference.
I know.
Can you break down like the difference of brands? Like,
yeah.
what I mean, what
Yes.
Yes, it is
what should we
overwhelming.
ask for?
And I feel like sometimes that they need it, like you're educating, but sometimes they don't educate like you're educating.
Yeah.
And they expect you, like me as a customer, to understand, I don't know the differences. That's why I'm coming to you.
Yes, of course.
You know, that's why I'm coming to the person.
Well, sadly, insider information I'll give you is that a lot of injectors inject whatever the company buys. And so if a company has a contract,
promoting.
yes, and they're getting special pricing from a certain company, then they will buy in bulk that product. And the injector is just stuck injecting it and they don't care about the lifelong relationship of their client because they don't work for themselves.
Yeah.
So they just inject whatever.
Yeah.
But really, there's sort of 3 types of toxins out there: a 900 kilodalton, a 500 kilodalton, and a 150 kilodalton. And that's the weight of the molecule. Botox, Jeuveau, Latibo are all 900 kilodalton molecules. So they all kind of look the same. It's like Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. They're very similar, but with a different brand name. Then you have Dysport, which is a whole nother subcategory of toxin, and it's a fan favorite. There's no question that Dysport is, we have our diehard patients that are like, I only want Dysport. It kicks in fast. It's got really good spread, so it works great on crow's feet. However, it has a whole bunch of junk formulated in with the molecule, period. People can dispute it with me all day long. I don't care. Come at me.
Yes, do it. Come at it. I love it.
Want.
Yes.
I have been published Dispelling Myths and Toxins.
Yes.
I am on it. So we can go toe to toe. This is actually something that's like blasting off. So for you, you've been doing toxin for a long time. Mm-hmm. You're used to probably a heavier molecule like Botox or Dysport. If I switched you to Xeomin, you'd probably hate me because you'd have movement. You'd be able to move your
she'd be
breath.
like, I hate this boat. This is crap.
Well, she would just, it takes a while for people to move over into the wanting a more natural look and feel.
Yeah.
And
because I like being frozen. Like right now, I told you, remember I showed you at the salon, I was like, my forehead, I just got my Botox and my forehead's moving and I don't like it, but.
I'm an easy patient. I don't even care what brand I get, and I'm
see,
just like,
I care, but then
I want to know what you think.
But see, now I'm like because I'm getting Dysport, and then now I'm like, I don't know, like I don't know what to do anymore.
Well,
but
did you feel like your Dysport stopped working the last time that you got injected?
Well, I feel like it broke down faster, especially my forehead. But I'm obviously very animated in my talking.
Yeah,
I've heard, and she's told me that I actually need to just. I don't even know why. I just need to start coming to Newport. But she told me that when I'm working out a lot or like I break it down easier. Is that true? This myth.
Everyone says that.
Yes, and I need this myth busted because I'm always like, you don't even know how fucking much I work out.
Right. Well, okay. So like if we're really going to make a claim, you need to have it backed up by science. Okay. And that means we need to hold constant different variables. So okay, Nicole, are you on any peptides?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a variable.
Okay.
Do you ever do hot yoga?
No, but I go in the sauna.
Okay. Do you work out?
Yes.
Okay. Is your metabolism high?
Mediocre, I guess.
Okay. Did you get a facial within a week of getting your tox?
No, because I know 2 weeks after. No.
Like a gua sha and muscle movement type of things on your face? I do.
The new face.
Okay.
The sting.
So every single one of those things that we just
breaks
mentioned
it down.
Could is the key word.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
Slowly.
Maybe not. If you went into a sauna like the night after you got toxin.
Oh no, I would know that. No.
Yeah. Well, you would know that.
Yeah, but not regular people. But I'm like crazy.
I feel like it's
scared.
a catchphrase that everybody says, like, oh, if you work out, like your tox is gonna wear off.
Yeah.
Like I work out like a beast.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's gonna wear off.
Yeah.
Tox works on a bell curve. So like initially it's good. You're fixed around week 8. Mm-hmm. That starts to drop off. It doesn't mean that you're
There's a peak to
moving.
it though. There's like a peak though.
Yeah. Okay. Like 6 to 8 weeks is like the peak.
Okay.
Then it gradually starts to come down. So I tell my clients like movement doesn't mean wrinkles.
Okay.
Movement is like the natural progression of your muscles finally coming back to life.
Okay.
Which is why you should be around the 3 to 4 month mark when you come back.
Yeah.
I don't know about the working out thing. I don't think you can say that without data.
Okay. I like that. See, I like that because it's like a catchphrase.
Yeah.
It
is.
Yeah.
And
I don't like it.
Sometimes injectors say that if they did like crappy work.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you work out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is there like different brands that you would say for different age groups? Is that how you kind of break it down?
Yeah.
Or what do you think is?
I put every new person on Xeomin because it doesn't have any of the proteins.
Okay.
This is a much larger, long podcast thing about the toxin and COVID and all that different kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a thing that I saw. So young people go on Xeomin. My organic bunnies go on Xeomin.
Okay.
My people that like want to be as natural as possible, don't want any fillers. All those patients are going to get regenerative treatments like Radiesse.
Okay.
We're going to laser them.
Okay.
And we're going to tox them with Xeomin.
Okay.
And good
like
skincare.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the lasers, speaking of lasers, like I know you have a lot of lasers. I know you got a new laser in. What is the new laser and what's the name of it and like what does it do?
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it.
So I have 2 that are pretty big hitters in my office.
Okay.
One is an ultra clear laser through a Claro. And this laser is an erbium and it's hardcore. It's like partially ablative, resurfacing,
kind of like
butt.
CO2?
Yep.
Okay.
Like you're down for the count for 5 to 7 days.
5 to 7?
Yes. And I mean like Freddy Krueger.
Really? Okay. So did you have to get numbed? Well,
is this one where you look like a burn victim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Isn't that CO2 though?
The CO2 and erbium are very, very similar in terms of like the depth that the laser actually like targets in the tissue. But erbium is a little more gentle than the CO2.
And what's the price point of this one?
That's about $2,200.
Okay.
For one laser treatment?
Yeah, one laser treatment.
And you notice a difference?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You've done it?
Oh, yeah.
How many times?
I do everything I bring.
Yeah.
into
I know.
practice. Yeah.
How many? But then how do you? That's my question. Is how do you? If you're down for 5 to 7 days, how the hell do you go to work like looking like that? You just go?
It's my line of work.
Well, I know. See, that's great for us. So that's why I'm like scared to come in like Freddy Krueger, being like, "Let me do your hair," and I look like a freaking burn victim
With Aquaphor all over you.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah, you do.
Oh shit!
It's like every dog hair in the house finds its way to your face.
Oh my god! Do you wear a mask at work when you're like healing the CO2?
No.
Okay.
No.
And what age should you start that?
I think probably late 30s, early 40s is a good place to start with that.
So me.
Yep. But I have another laser and I'm like, we kind of made a joke at my practice that it's the Newport Beach laser because this is a Clear and Brilliant and it's a 1927. So this laser is similar to like a Fraxel. That's another brand name of laser, but it targets pigmentation. The difference is that this laser is pretty much no downtime. So you get lasered that day, you're nice and red. Next morning you wake up, you're light pink. You can wear makeup the next day. Your face feels sandpapery for about 5.
That's what Susie got.
Yep.
Okay.
No one knows it or can see it. Only you can feel it.
Okay.
And then by the end of 5 to 7 days, it just all scrubs off and your skin is glowing and beautiful. Pigmentation's reduced. Clear and brilliant.
Oh, I love that.
And how often do you recommend that one?
If you're really investing in your face, every quarter.
Okay. And how much is that one?
$650.
Okay, I need that one now because there's no downtime.
No downtime.
Okay, what if you have breakouts? So do you go around the breakout? Do you go over the breakout?
I will go over the breakout, but only because I prep your skin with chlorhexidine, which is going to give you a 24-hour window coverage against bacteria.
Okay.
What's funny is I had another client in my office on Friday that was like, every time I get lasered, I break out. And I was like, I know those clients. I have those clients.
Yeah.
So I text my girl over at Newport Center Pharmacy that is my homie. And I was like, can you compound this medication for me? And so we're working on getting something for post-laser patients that break out. So that way you don't have to worry about the acne. There's nothing worse than that.
Good. Yes. Because then it's like you want to be feeling all hot and then you look like Frankenstein again. I don't know. It's like bad. I know. Okay. So then, but with the effects, obviously what's the CO2 one that's like CO2? What's that called again?
The Ultra Clear.
Ultra Clear. And then the Clear and Brilliant. You could obviously do them together, but which one in one shot makes more of a difference? The crazy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to address deeper rooted issues like acne scarring, deeper wrinkles, but that's not what you need.
No?
No.
I feel like I need that.
No, you do
On
not.
my neck?
No.
Oh, I feel like I need that. Okay, I need the CO2 though.
Perception drift.
What?
Perception drift is happening.
See, exactly. Yeah. See, guys, I feel like I always tell her, I feel like I need this. And she's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, no, I think I need it. But that's why you go to someone that knows what they're talking about, because I do believe her. Then I won't invest in stupid things like that.
Well, what happens is I talked to one of my friends about this just a couple nights ago. We talked about it in Korea too. We get so wound up in our business and in our ability to grow, come up with new ideas, that we forget to pause and realize what we've accomplished and how far we've come.
Yes,
and
I agree.
Perception drift. It's like you're alive, you're providing, you have friends, you're healthy.
Yes.
Like we all need to pause and just be in our skin and be grateful.
Yes, I agree. 1,000%, Jen. I agree. I definitely agree. 1,000%. I've been very grateful lately, and yes, I agree.
And you're gorgeous.
Thank you. You
Own
too.
it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Both of you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, I feel what's really big with our clients right now is everyone's dissolving their lip filler.
Oh, yes. That's what I was going to ask about that. Yes.
Okay,
why?
What are you? Yeah.
Why? First of all, why is all the girls doing the dissolving? Why am I hearing?
Why are all the lips migrating?
Yes. And why is it so painful apparently to dissolve more than...
Well, it's like removing a tattoo.
Is it?
Exactly.
Is it?
It's exactly like that. You pay for your decisions.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
I know we gave you a lot, but like...
No, lip filler. Okay. In the last 10 years of aesthetics, we have made leaps and bounds in terms of identifying areas that we might not have done the best in previous years. So Kylie Jenner, that whole era was like everybody wanting big lips.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, again, perception drift comes in. You get your lips filled, you love them. 3 months later, you're like, oh, I miss them even bigger than they were.
Beefier.
You go in, you see some injector who's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to make some money. And she overfills the lip. The lip area is a tight contact. It's closed. It's a closed border. It's different tissue than behind the mouth and around the mouth. It's just different tissue. If you overfill it and put too much product in, it has no choice but to bleed into an area of least resistance.
If you put too much.
Too much, yes. So it's like, I would love to have bigger lips.
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know how far you can go.
I know how far I can go.
Do you inject yourself?
I shouldn't admit that, but yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Why is that bad though? Why is that bad?
Because it's kind of irresponsible.
Is it like frowned upon in the industry?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like so many injectors inject themselves.
Well, we do, but there's a lot of them who post it online, like as if they're so cool.
Yes.
And then they're teaching these people that are buying product on the black market.
No, you are so true about that. That's even with just like with hair stuff. That's the same thing, and I don't like that either. I think it's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then be telling them exactly where to be doing it. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
So irresponsible and not okay.
There's this doctor in Oregon. I died. He gave the best presentation at a conference event, but he was talking about, he was kind of making a joke about the salmon sperm.
Oh, I want to know about salmon sperm too.
Which is great. But what he was saying was now all of a sudden these Instagram influencers are influencing aesthetics when they have no background or education to do so.
Isn't that crazy?
And he's like, they're selling the bird poop facial. He was making a joke.
The bird poop facial.
Bird poop facial.
And what's in the bird poop facial?
The whole point was
it's just a joke. Yeah, it's like just a slogan. Yes.
It's like the amazing, gorgeous Asian woman up in Northern California that drinks like bird saliva.
Ew.
You don't. I have to show you this is after the podcast.
That's so gross.
No, but it's apparently really, really good. But
hydrating.
All of a sudden, these things take
another world.
Yes.
Another brain.
So we have to take back the bird poop facial and start doing things that actually matter and count.
So sperm, injecting the sperm stuff doesn't, because I even saw it on Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
They had like a freaking party and the injector came in and they were doing it like on their cheeks and they said they're putting salmon sperm, but I thought it was a facial, not injecting it.
Very good Good question. Because this is the thing that everybody needs to be careful with. This is another situation where injectors are going rogue and doing things that they don't know how they're going to turn out. You know, when we inject filler in the face, that's hyaluronic acid with lidocaine. Your body makes hyaluronic acid. It's safe for injection. Your body doesn't make salmon sperm or the polynucleotides, which are what salmon sperm is. And although it could be very beneficial, it also could cause an allergic reaction in certain clientele, especially patients with autoimmune conditions. So injecting anything, you have to be very careful. Do I love it topically after microneedling, lasers, things like that? 100%. Do I believe in injecting skin boosters? I do. But that's why I inject your stem cells. And that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that is a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be rejected. It's yours. It's your body's genetically tested for you. So salmon sperm, conceptually great. Be careful injecting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would never. I think that's so weird. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Had no idea. Besides the microneedling and then the lasers,
what's the biggest bang for your buck? Like, what do you think? Like somebody on a budget, they don't have like a lot of money,
just
but they
trying
need
to get into the aesthetic world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some girls, they might not need it, but they want to feel better about themselves, right? They want to, or self-care is very big now.
Yeah.
Whether it's hair, a lot of it is aesthetics. I feel like self-care aesthetics is like huge. Yeah. Huge.
So I feel like, okay, if you came into my office and you were 30 years old and you asked me that question, what's the best thing that I can do to look my best? I would have you animate first, you know, do the raising your eyebrows, give me an angry face, smile. I'd check the depth of your wrinkle formation. Because if we don't stop that, then you're behind the 8 ball for the rest of life. It's just the facts, you know?
I know, it's just so funny behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, for sure. But funny. If you weren't super active and it wasn't like super mobile, you're making a bunch of wrinkles, I would say, let's do one high impact laser and then let's maintain you on good skincare. The thing is that a lot of our practices, we carry similar lines of skincare that are sold through medical providers, but that doesn't mean that's the only good skincare that is out there.
Yeah.
And if you said to me, because I have these clients, I have people that could spend 10 grand in one day and people that are like, I've got $500.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah.
And I maybe see them twice a year.
Yeah.
I can tailor everything to that person. I'm like, go to the drugstore, get, you know, CeraVe foaming facial wash. You know, always wear an SPF. I love Elta MD. I'm like, buy it.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I do too. I use that too. Yeah, I use that too.
We gotta. It just depends on the patient, but you gotta
at least
have
you're
someone.
Giving, at least you're giving like a very catered and a very customized.
Yes,
you're customizing
and not just
each of your
trying to
parents.
sell your own product.
Yeah,
like you're
Because I feel bad.
I know. See, and that's
I've
what I'm saying.
I've been poor too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would have loved for somebody to be like, use these 3 things.
Me too.
And
especially when I was younger and had no idea. Yeah, especially when I was younger. So I'm saying a lot of it is like about educating, and that's why I know you're so passionate about it, Jen, is because you educate all your clients. You educate me all the time when you're sitting in my chair and you're educating me. And it's like the education to me, whether it's with you and your patients, ours with our clients, it's so big. And to me, that's what builds the trust and that's what builds the relationship, period. Throughout years and years. Like I've had clients for 20 years. You've had clients for 20 years. You know the same thing. It's like they will trust you because they know that Jen's passionate about it and you're always leveling up and educating yourself.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Because, I mean, you blink. It's like technology.
I know.
I don't know how to use my phone anymore.
I know. I was asking you and you're like, I don't know. I don't know either. I feel like, it's really crazy how fast. And even in our industry, from us both of us have been doing hair over 15 years. So it's like, she's almost 22. And it's like so different. No one just gets a basic highlight. No one's just getting a basic, filler. Everything is like
customized.
Yeah, everything is customized.
It should be at least.
Yeah, I agree. Especially in our industry.
Yeah, it's interesting how many people have entered into the aesthetic community in the last 5 years. It's like
thinking they're going to be making buco bucks in 5 freaking minutes.
Yes. Well, what's sad though is that their goal before they even get into nursing school is to go to aesthetics.
Yeah, I know a lot of clients are like that. A lot of my clients, they're going into nursing, and I'll say, "Why do you want to go to nursing?" And she goes, "I just want to do Botox. I just want to do Botox."
It's kind of sad because the amount of education that you gain when you're in nursing school, like I went to nursing school because I got very sick in 2008. And I could not get an answer from anybody. They had diagnosed me with viral meningitis. And I was so sick. And nobody could tell me how I got sick. And it really felt like nobody really cared.
Yeah.
And I remember some of the nurses that cared about me at bedside. And it was so impactful.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah. Aww. You want to be that person.
I want to be that person.
Yeah.
The sad thing is so then my grandmother passed away from Alzheimer's, and that was so sad to me. I mean, watching people live a great life, like you could be a decorated veteran, you know, like a whatever the highest sergeant, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And at the end of life, you could be dying in a bed by yourself with no family coming to visit you. It's just like
I know.
It was a stark awakening. Yeah. So I decided to go into my nurse practitioner program, and the reason why I left adult geriatric primary care, which is what my certification is in, is because insurance pays you like $15 for an appointment that you spend scrubbing a list of 45 medications, battling with insurance to get a medication approved.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it is complete bullshit.
It's really sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Well, our medical system is horrible. So
I understand why they want to go into aesthetics, but like also have a moral compass first.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
At least do it for some, like, exactly. Like for helping people and trying to be there for someone.
Because imagine if you come from that place into aesthetics, you're going to treat your patients the same way.
Yeah.
You're going to take care of them.
Yeah, you're going to have a totally different mindset walking in
Yes.
than money, and fame or whatever they're trying to accomplish.
I also thought it was interesting. We were talking about this before we started the podcast, how you were saying you take a lot of classes just like us.
Yeah.
And like I didn't realize that when I go get injected, like
I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
I really
are
like
they continuing their education.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool that you take all these classes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you don't have to, because it's just like us. People always think that like they always go, oh, like every year do you have to do something to keep up your license? And I'm like, no, I can do whatever. Like I pay for it, but like I don't have to take a test. I'm assuming it's the same thing with you. But I don't know. And we have to, and we do the education because we're investing in our business and ourselves.
Yes. So you do have to do continuing medical credits.
Okay.
And then after, I think for my NP, I think it's every 10 years that I have to like recertify.
Okay.
But everything moves. Nothing is linear.
Yeah.
Not hair.
Yeah.
Not aesthetics.
Yeah.
Not anything. Not technology. If you aren't staying up to date, you're being left behind.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be somebody better than you.
Yep.
There's always going to be ways that you can improve.
Yeah.
So I definitely have trained with the best people in the world, and it's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's an investment.
Yes.
And but also I'm a trainer, and so I'm given like a slide deck with 15 different references of research papers. And so I deep dive into all of that before I do a presentation or before I train, because I always anticipate that there's going to be somebody in my room that I'm training that's going to ask me a hard question. Yeah. And I want to be prepared.
You're trying to think about it before it even comes up to light.
Well, because I can't, how can you be a trainer?
No, I agree. I agree. And how did you even get to the point of training? Like, how did you get to, in your career, how did you lead up to that?
I want to say results. Like companies pay attention.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they start to see. I remember when I was getting interviewed for my very first training job, it was a big like feather in my cap to get this training. It was with the #1 aesthetic company in our industry.
Wow.
And
what's the brand name?
Nah.
Okay.
But it was big, and everybody knows who I'm talking about. But I remember her saying to me, "Why do you want to be a trainer?" And I love teaching. I'm like passionate about it.
Yeah, you can tell.
I wasn't even sure that I was going to be good at it, because everything that I do, I give myself like a mini heart attack before I go on stage. Like there's no propranolol that works on my anxiety. Like I just basically black out from anxiety. But I genuinely believe in what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If I don't, then I quit it. And I have quit training positions.
Oh, see, that's good.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why they know that if you really believe in it, if Jenn's still working with so-and-so, then she really, really believes in it.
100%.
Yeah. And I think it's about your character though. And obviously them knowing you and building that relationship with you and knowing your character and what you will and won't do.
And I'm very honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When they put me on an ad board and they're asking me about different marketing decks, I'm like, that one's stupid.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to read that.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It's tangible feedback that the company is going to benefit from.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they need more realism. You can't say yes to everything.
No.
That's never going to help anyone. No. Ever. But so what else? So how many years have you owned your practice in Newport?
I will be coming up on 5
Wow.
in March.
Congratulations. Yeah. That's awesome. And then you just did an expansion.
Yep.
Okay. How's that
expanded. Going? It's good. When I started this business, I was terrified.
It's always scary. It's always scary.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
You have to have a little savage in you. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
Because it's scary.
Yes.
But like we were talking about, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You work hard. I work hard.
Yeah.
You know that you're always going to be able to use your work ethic and you're never going to fail.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
exactly.
you'll fight tooth and nail.
Exactly.
You work 24 hours if you have to.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, we expanded finally. It was long overdue.
Yeah. Well, it's always scary.
It is.
And especially in our economy, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? It's a freaking up, down.
I started
turnaround.
in COVID.
You did?
I opened my practice in COVID.
Congratulations, Jenn. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
It was all like it is, but it was all meant to be.
Yeah.
Like I kept
Well, things
getting
are always
roadblocks.
in divine
Timing.
divine timing, divine intervention, everything. So, and then tell us exactly where you're located, or like where you're by.
Yes. So I am in the Westcliff area of Newport Beach.
Okay.
On the super fun 17th Street all the way down towards Dover.
Okay.
Lots of yummy places to eat.
Okay. That sounds so good.
It's amazing. The most important thing, I swear it's super silly, but there's parking.
Oh, that's huge.
That is huge.
Especially in Newport. That's huge.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah, that is good. Parking's huge. And then how many staff? Like, I know you have an esthetician.
Yep. I have an esthetician.
Okay.
I have a RN.
RN.
And my front office girl.
Okay.
It's a small and mighty.
Intimate, but I love that.
Oh,
yeah. I love.
Every single person there is like a 10 out of a 10.
See, that's awesome.
And nobody needs like management, which I love.
Yes.
That is not my strength.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that makes your job a lot easier. If you know what, it helps you do your job and what you do and not have to be the hard hammer. You just got to do your art, because this is an art. Yeah. I do believe this is an art, and this is huge. So, and the training, I forget, is it KOL?
Yeah, a trainer. Well, you can be a trainer, but being a KOL is a key opinion leader.
Key opinion leader.
So companies bring you in for basically advice. You know,
for their branding, for whatever they're marketing for,
how they're going to roll a product out. They want your advice and your opinion of what you think of it. Okay. You're a speaker. Okay. You know, you get on stage in front of 200 people and you talk about something. Yeah. It's amazing. It's a lot. Yeah. Also.
How often do you do it? Like, or is it like quarterly? Is that when you're going for like business things? Is it always for them?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
You know, there's a company that sends me to Europe for a medical affairs meeting, and it's from people all over the world, and I get to be the student. That's the one time I get to kind of be a student.
But they're sending you out there.
Yeah.
Okay. To come back for them, to obviously work for them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because again, what they're doing in Europe, we're not doing here.
Yeah.
So
do you get to implement any of that into your office?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yes.
Because I was like, is that illegal? Like
no, because I have you sign consents.
Okay.
But is it FDA approved? No. Okay. And so like, I pick and choose who I want to do work on. Okay. And if I sense that someone's going to be a PETA, then I'm not doing it.
Okay. I love that. That's a good answer. Yeah. That's a great answer, because I just feel like you never know what to do. because it could go either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love this. Okay, so what else besides the laser and then the facial? What would do you have your own skincare that you've branded, or is it like a certain one that you have in the office?
I don't really love that idea
of the
branding your own stuff, because there's a lot of companies out there that make the same product. Let's say all three of us own a med spa. We all three can buy it, and they just stick a sticker on it.
That's what I always tell people. Okay, that's what I thought.
I hand select every single skincare that comes in. I don't carry the whole line of anything.
Okay.
It's like,
you like this product from here.
That's kind of like what we do for hair. I mean, we carry like all different brands.
We do, but like I sell you like the K18 because we don't have it, because I know it's good, but we can't carry it. So then I do that too. Customizable.
What are your favorite? Do you have favorite brands?
Yeah. I do. So like right now, I am in my Korean skincare.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm using some Medicube
I'm
PDRN.
using Medicube too.
Yeah. I love those like pink collagen masks.
Okay. Is it the sheets?
Yeah. No, well, they do the sheets, but they also have the little round circle things.
Yes. And that's like a pad.
Yeah. And you just like stick it on your cheeks for like 15 minutes. They just like hang out on there. And
really?
It's
so good.
It's so good.
Okay. And then where can we get that?
I mean, I bought mine in Korea, so I don't know where we're going to buy it after.
Okay.
And then obviously Elta MD is my favorite.
I feel like that's a lot of people's favorite.
It's so good.
I feel like almost every med spa has one or two products from Elta MD.
Elta MD.
Yeah, Elta MD.
The bomb.
I use the SPF.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm a diehard SkinCeuticals,
like
CE Ferulic or Silymarin. In the morning, it smells gross. People don't like it, but it goes away after 5 minutes, and it's huge. You need that vitamin C for brightening.
Okay.
And then I mix some retinol products from Skin Better.
Okay.
On different nights.
Okay.
And then,
is it bad to do retinol every night?
Not at all.
Okay.
But do you need to? No.
Okay.
And that's the thing that I saw in Korea is they're not blasting themselves with retinol. They're really more into like skin barrier stuff, renewal, deeply moisturizing products.
Yeah.
And I like that because look at their skin.
I know.
Yeah.
They're always glowing and like pearly white. Yeah. I love that.
Do you believe in getting facelifts young? Because I feel like that's a big thing.
That is a big thing right now. Remember I talked to you about it? I was like, I want to go to Turkey before I'm 50. And I want to
you wanted to go like tomorrow.
I know, I do. I said I wanted to go like in a year, and everyone says crazy.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Okay.
When you get your first facelift, you need to have a good surgeon.
Yes.
When you get your second one, you need to have an excellent surgeon. Okay, because after you get your first one, you're going to have scar tissue.
Yeah.
That the next surgeon's going to have to break through and work with. And that's going to be expensive. And I don't know how you're going to look after the second one.
Do you always have to get a second one?
Pretty much if you start early. Think about it.
Oh, yeah, if you start early, yeah.
Like it's better for you to do preventative treatments to stave off the facelift till you're like 55.
Okay. That's good to know.
And some of us have great genetics and can wait till they're 60.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I know. And then what's the whole thing too with the buccal fat thing in the mouth?
Got to be careful.
Buccal fat?
Yeah, you don't know what that is?
No.
Isn't that where like the threads? Inside? No. It's like and correct me if I'm wrong. It's the fat in the inside of your cheek. Like if you're really poofy, kind of like right here. Guys do it, girls do it, especially a lot of celebrities, right?
Oh, like take the fat out?
They cut it from right in the inside
and pull
of your mouth,
out.
and then they cut the inside, so the scar is inside your mouth. But then I heard when you're
don't you want all the fat you can get
when you're older?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Good question.
That's what I was gonna say, because then I heard when you're older, then you can't get that fat back, and then you look hollow. in your cheeks.
There's only a very small percentage of patients that really truly need buccal fat pad removal.
Okay,
and these are people that at like 20 years old are like bottom heavy,
like their skin.
They're just like genetically like big down here.
Oh, okay.
They almost don't have any jawline. There's no contour to the face.
Oh.
Then that would highly benefit that patient. But like for the rest of us, again, we're all chasing that like perfection.
I know.
And I'll kill you.
I know. No, I would never do it. It sounds
scary. Did you think about it?
No, I was just asking her about it because I saw about it. Because anything I ask, I just like to ask her because I don't know. It's like it's so intriguing to me, and I could pick her brain all day.
I mean, I'm thinking Demi Moore did that. I don't know for sure, but
I think
that was weird. That
there was
time.
a couple one, and I think Bradley Cooper just did it. I don't know if you saw him. He did
But
some.
he's looking weird.
He looks weird because I think he did a facelift or he did something with his eyes.
Everybody's getting the bluff thing.
What's the bluff?
Yeah,
what's the bluff? What's that?
Blepharoplasty
What's
is
that?
Upper eyelid surgery or lower eyelid surgery to get rid of like sagging skin.
So they do it where it's the stitching is on the lining of their eyelid.
On the lower,
yes.
And then on the upper, it'll be like in the crease of the eye. Again, you got to be careful with who you go to see. Imagine if they take too much and you look like Bradley Cooper.
I know. Is that what he did?
Yes. And I feel like
because I wanted to know, and I was like, his eyes look crazy.
Yeah.
He looks so crazy.
And I have some clients who have done it. And I kind of feel like I like it before.
Yes.
Really?
Right? Yes. I'm with you.
Okay.
I want one so bad.
You do?
Yes.
What?
But I won't do it.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you need it at all.
This is where we just keep reminding ourselves.
I know.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. This is so good. But see, I like your perception because less is more, and everyone shouldn't be looking like that's great advice, especially for young girls and older women like me, because I go down a rabbit hole spiral.
I get it.
Of
now
what
when I
I
go
should
out,
get done.
I like look at people and instead of I used to look at them and go, oh, this person's needs this, and this.
Yeah.
Now I'm always like, oh, like I really like her nose, or like,
oh my God, that's so cute.
I love it. I
oh my God, that's
appreciate
cute.
the differences
I like that.
in cultures too.
Yeah. Oh, definitely in cultures. Yeah. And they're just everything. Yeah. Well, we thank you so much for coming on.
you.
We need to have
Yes,
you on
thank
another
you.
one because I feel like we need to talk about all the lasers, all the Korean stuff, like just deep dive.
Sun and moon and
Sun
rising.
and moon, yes, sun and moon and rising and everything. Well, thank you, Jen.
Yes, thank you,
and
guys.
we
It
can't
was
wait
awesome
to
being here.
have you back on.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you so
cool.
much.
I can't wait to
Thank
come see you.
Yes, we need to come see you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.